What's happening, guys? Today is Wednesday, the 14th of December. We are southbound on I-35 in Oklahoma City right now, coming up on the I-44 splits. We are on our way to here in town on the south end to pick up a Hobby Lobby load going to California. Now, I wanted to take 44 across. It'd be a slightly shorter route. However, there are traffic delays on 44 right by the 40 interchange, the I-40. And 35 and 35 south to 40 west does not have any delays except for one little small one coming up here not very far, and it's not going to be very long either. It's not even going to be a full stop here from what I can tell. Looks like it might slow me down to about 30 or 40 miles an hour or some crap, and then get right back up to speed. So I'm deciding, and I'm going to go ahead and show you a shot of what the traffic situation looks like right now. You'll see my blue dot at the very bottom of the screen, and there'll be a starred location at the very top. That is where we're going. That'll be the Hobby Lobby distribution center. Alright, this will be, I think, the 6th time I've had a Hobby Lobby load, and it'll be about the 3rd or 4th time I've actually picked up from there myself. I want to say the 4th time. Yeah. I think I've picked up from there 3 times before. Only one time ever out of 5 entire loads that I've done with them have I actually ever delivered to a store, though. This one here, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. It's I think I'm going to have time on it. It is ready to go already. It wasn't due for pickup until about 2000 tonight. But I figured I'd get over here early. I'm also going to be picking my son Bradley up on the way back to California with this load, so I can get him back to, for the holidays. So that'd be nice. Yeah, here we go. A little bit of slowdown here, just like I'm expecting from the map. Now, I don't plan on getting on 40 west. The way I would normally come when I'm coming from Sapulpa, which is where I started my shift, would normally be to take 44 west over to the other side of town and then get on State Route 152. And then I would take 152 straight down to the like a block north of where the street is that the truck entrance is off of. 154th or whatever that street is. I can't remember the name of it. 44th or there's some numbered street is all I remember. I always forget the name of it though. But yeah, there's an exit just right before it, because the Highway 152 curves around to from the west to the south as it right before it crosses that. Anyway, yeah, that would be the way I normally would go when I'm coming from Sapulpa, but with the traffic situation there, it's slow going almost all the way up to 152 from just a hair. Actually, it's getting worse there from what I'm seeing on the map, too, on I-44. It's actually backing up even further than the I-40 interchange, so yeah, good thing I didn't go that way. It's green all the way across 40 over to Council Road. So that'll be my plan. I'm gonna probably just go ahead and take 40 west over to Council Road, which is exit 142. That would be where one of the TA truck stops is at. JCT also has a drop yard off that same exit. It goes south on Council Road all the way down to where the street is that the truck entrance is on, which I forget the name of. And make a left, and then down the street on the left side before the railroad tracks is where the truck entrance is at. Alright, so that's that's what's going on here. Now we'll talk a little bit about something here about OS&D. Overages, shortages, and damage. So one of the things that you sometimes have happen while delivering a load is an OS&D claim. You know, basically we're exactly as the name applies. Either you deliver something and there's too much of it, or maybe there was too much of something that was ordered, or maybe they ordered a certain amount but didn't get all of it, or there's something wrong with the product. Like I had one time when I did a delivery to the Walmart DC in Clarksville. This was when I was still with Sierra England. They rejected how many pallets? 2 or 4 pallets of navel oranges because of excessive decay. Like, excessive decay? Like, I didn't do anything with that. I didn't have anything to do with that, did I? No, it wasn't your fault. It was... They told me it left the shipper, and you know, they let too much. I guess they let product go that was not up to Walmart standards. I think there was like no more than 9% decay or some crap like that. I don't know how they even do this measurement, but something along that line they do, and came to the determination that it was too much decay. So I ended up having to bring that rejected product here into Oklahoma City to a wholesale vendor that had a lower quality standard, just to get it out of my trailer so I can pick up my reload. Now, sometimes though, when you're picking up, when you have an OS&D claim, you end up getting told to go ahead and discard or keep the product. Let's slide over one lane. And that's one of the perks of OS&Ds, I would say, because sometimes it's just the case itself is damaged, and maybe the product itself is still as, you know, the integrity is not compromised, whatever. It's, you know, maybe it's just a damaged case only, or maybe the case is leaking. So you got like maybe, I do a lot of Tyson loads, so it's not unusual where I'll get an OS&D rejected product for Tyson load. They'll accept most of the product, but then they'll perhaps reject like, let's just say 4 cases. And when they reject 4 cases, basically it's, I mean, a lot of times those cases are like 40, 45 pounds a box. So you end up with 160 to 100 to 200 pounds of chicken there that you can't, that you either have to throw away or donate to your own freezer or the neighbors or something, which has happened. Being that I live in Southern Cal, I get a lot of OS&Ds, and of course a lot of my Tyson loads deliver in California, so it's pretty common when I'll have an OS&D from them that I can actually take the rejected product home. It got to the point when where I had to buy a drop freezer because we didn't have room in our regular fridge and freezer for all the stuff that I would sometimes pick up, or that I would end up with. Yeah, you go ahead and keep this or discard it, whichever. Slide over another lane. But yeah, I've had times where I had over 160 pounds of like whole chicken, you know, like entire everything. Yeah, the breasts, legs, thighs, everything, wings, all of it together. I've had others where it might be just like chicken nuggets of some sort, you know, stuff that your kids might be more willing to eat. I had another time where I had 50 pounds, basically 2 25-pound boxes or cases of pepperoni. Now my kids love pepperoni, so I was like, yeah, we'll go ahead and take this. I'll take it home and put it in the freezer, and then the kids can munch on it whenever they want. So that was another one of the nice perks. Sometimes I get like frozen sandwiches or of some sort or whatnot. I forget some of the other stuff that we end up getting, but yeah, there's a pretty fair amount of times I've had rejected product because of damage or whatever that they told me I could go ahead and keep or discard. So, and being in California, I would oftentimes be able to get it back to my house and have free food for my family. Sometimes so much we can't even hold on to it. We don't even have room for it in our drop freezer, and end up asking neighbors, hey, you want some? I got a whole case of chicken here. Do you want it? Or something along that line. All right. Don't want to have too much chit chat on here. I don't think there's well, actually, let's go more perks. I do have a couple more I can talk about there, because I'm still like 6 miles away from my exit, and don't want to have too much chitter chatter or whatever before I get to the customer. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead, and when we're getting off the freeway at Council Road, then I'll go ahead and talk about a couple of the other perks with hauling food. Alright guys, we are about to exit westbound 40 at Council Road now. If you're coming this way to get to Hobby Lobby, you can either use this exit here or exit 144, which is MacArthur. You can take either of these streets south to the same street that the truck entrance is on. Now, it's kind of pick your poison either way. If you take MacArthur down, you'll have more surface street to use that you have to run on. Double check my header board. It's going to be there. And I'm starting to run over the curb here. Alright, anyway guys, if you take MacArthur, you're going to have to spend more time on the east-west street that the truck entrance is off of. 144th or 154th, whatever. I don't remember where the hell that street name is. If you go this way, though, you'll get more interstate time. You're going to end up overshooting the where the truck entrance is at, but you'll spend less time on surface streets, so there's a trade-off there. Now, I'm deciding I want to do the interstate route, or more interstate and less surface street routes. Alright, we're going to keep going south here. What's this car doing? Is he going to stay in that left turn lane? Yeah, alright, good. Alright, so more perks here. First time I ever had, I think, an actual perk was on my trader's truck. We were picking up from the Reese's facility over by Hershey, Pennsylvania area. I don't remember the exact town that it's called, Palmyra or Hershey or I don't know, somewhere in that ballpark over there. It was a Reese's facility that we picked up from, and my trainer was telling me about how, I heard they sometimes give you free candy here and stuff. So, and sure enough, we get through checking in. Before we're even docking in, the guy asked us, "You guys want any candy?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" So he goes, "Okay, hold because we both had hoodies on. It was in March, and he tells us, "All right, hold out your, basically hold out your hoodies like your sweaters like, like it's a catch pouch or whatever." And then he freaking dumps a bunch of candy in both of our hoodies there. It's like it was, holy crap, I thought it was just going to give us like a couple or something that ends up filling us up. I'm not even a huge candy eater, so like I'll eat candy here and there once in a while, but it's not like an everyday thing for me. So yeah, that stuff lasted me pretty good. And another time when I was still on his truck, we had a delivery in Salt Lake City at the Mondelez International Facility, right across Highway 201 from where our terminal was at there in for Sierra England. And I remember it was in the morning. We were getting snowed on. 6 a.m. We were the first only truck there at the time. They were just opening up for the day, and the unloader comes out and asks my trainer, "Hey, would you be willing to would you be a big favor?" He said, "If you do this, I'll hook you up with a couple of boxes of cookies or something." So when he said that, I'm thinking, okay, well, because Mondelez is the parent company for like Nabisco, like Chips Ahoy, Oreos, Wheat Thins, Triscuit, all that kind of stuff. They make all that stuff. And that's what we were delivering to them. And I was thinking, okay, well, maybe I'll get like a box of cookies, like a box of Oreos or something. Just one package of Oreos is what I was thinking. Well, yeah, he goes, he asked my trainer, well, hey, you see that drop trailer over there? It was one of Mondelez's own trailers. And he goes, yeah, would you be willing to grab that trailer and dock it into the door? When I'm going to open the garage door, because it's the dock doors are behind the garage doors there. Said, if I'm going to open one of the garage doors, could you dock it into one of the doors in that garage for me? And then if you do that, I'll hook you up. So we do that. My trainer does that, and so I'll just throw them in the back of your trailer when I'm done unloading you. So he takes care of, he unloads us, and then when we go to pull away from the dock door, it turns out it was like 2 actual cases full of packages of all this stuff. One case for him, one case for me. And I had it was like 2 or 4 Chips Ahoy packages, 2 or 4 Oreo packages, at least a couple of things of like Wheat Thins or Triscuits or whatever the hell they were. I can't even remember. There were several items and they were like, holy shit, this is a lot. Like, I can't even go through all this stuff. I ended up keeping like a thing of like Oreos or something, and then I remember I took most of it to my house and then just let my family have the rest of it. It was way more than I could have handled. So that's another perk. I had another time I was running solo with Sierra England. I picked up a load of Igloo coolers from the Igloo facility in New Braunfels, Texas. And when I got through there, they hooked me up as well. They gave me a free Igloo cooler, as a thank you for hauling their freight for them. So that was really cool. And it wasn't like one of like the little small. I think it was like one of the regular, like a tailgate size ones or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what those things are called. I know my dad used to always use them for work, but I never used Igloos myself. Well, we're still in a school zone here. We're going to be making a left turn right here at this light. I know there are some other perks I've had there with that kind of stuff, but I'm trying to remember. So, Southwest 44th Street. That's what I knew. There was like a 44th or a 4 in there or something along that line. Only one more turn to make here, and that'll be right before the railroad tracks you're going to see up here. Now, I do have the tandems further back on this trailer. This is a brand new Hirschbach trailer. I'm not sure that it's a JCT trailer, but it's Hirschbach spec and Hirschbach truck trailer number. Anyway, though, I'm not sure this trailer's ever been used before. The reefer tank was full, and the inside of the trailer was so damn clean. It looked almost like I could have sworn there's never been a forklift inside it before. So I'm guessing it's the first time it's ever been used for a load. I don't know. Now, right here at this light is where we're going to turn to check in. So, oh shit, let me get over here before they come. I don't want to sit and wait. I was kind of hoping it'd be a protected green, like a green arrow, but it wasn't. So I'm like, shit, let's hurry up before these cars come. Alright, so when you check in here, you're going to need the store numbers. So I got 2 stores I'm going to be delivering to, both in Southern California. So I'm going to go in there with the store numbers. And then I'll sign for the bills right there. I'll go ahead and send my arrival one, because there's someone else behind me, so I'm going to do arrival in a little bit here. 418. Alright guys, we're going to be following the after hours protocol here, I guess, or no, it's normal hours protocol, because it's here, we're here before 5 p.m. So what we're going to do is drop her empty in road G. I will show you, man, a damn sun. I'm trying to watch my tandems and the sun gets into the, gets right into my view, and then I can't see my tandems anymore because of it. Alright, anyway, yeah, during the daytime like now, we'll end up dropping our empty in road G, and then we're going to bobtail over to the other gate, which is off of Council Road. We actually passed right by it on the way in here. And then we'll get our bills there, find out what trailer we're picking up, and come back over into the slot over here, and find her loaded, and then go back over to the other guard shack. The one that's off Council Road. Yeah, I guess after 5 p.m. is when they do everything through the gate that I just came through. Alright, we're going to come all the way down there. Is that Bob? I thought that bobtail was going to try to pass me or something. Now I got to keep my speed below 20. The yard limit is 25, but problem is if I go above 20, it's going to automatically kick me onto the drive line, and I don't want to go into drive mode. So I don't want to burn my drive clock when I could be using it on the highway somewhere. G is right here where this Ruan trailer is at. So we're going to go down there and drop it there. Now I always get mixed up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Want to make sure I go back up the right side when I get over to G. So we're going to do a U-turn right here and come back down that, well, I guess we could always turn down H and then come back up G. I mean, it's just a massive facility. It's, I'm always impressed by just how big it is. How much real estate they have here for all this. But now all Hobby Lobby loads, no matter where in the U.S. you're buying your stuff from, all of it comes from this same complex here. At least from my understanding, yeah, Hobby Lobby only has this one complex. They don't have any other. Warehouses anywhere in the U.S. as far as I know. It all comes right out of here. Alright, G is the next one down. I'm going to go ahead and turn down here on H. And that way we can sight into one of the spots in G. I just saw an opening down here toward the end there that I can go ahead and drop it in. maybe we can cut the corner here if there are any openings. Because if there are any openings, I could even just pull straight through. But no, there's one there, but I'm too late. Yeah, that'll work. I think it'll fit in there. So I won't even have to back in. I like to have truck backing footage for you guys, but pull-throughs are always, they can be just as dangerous too for having mishaps. So maybe it's not a bad thing to demonstrate this. All right, actually. Yeah, I think the front of the trailer, I think it's supposed to go right by that yellow line. All right, I'm pulling forward, so I'm gonna go ahead and just set trailer brakes only first, and then back in just a little bit so I can unbind the fifth wheel from the latch, from the kingpin, whatever. All right, now I'll get disconnected and go go get our bills. Alright guys, let's go ahead and go check in at the other guard shack. Yeah, I've been there one time before and had to check in at that other guard shack. Even that time I came here, I came through the same gate that I came through today, but I got my bills and checked out and left the facility through the council road guard shack. Alright. Make it right here. And we're going to cross that road right there where the Hobby Lobby truck is leaving, is going across now. Just keep going straight across. Sometimes I really hate bomb telling with these auto shifts. It's actually railroad tracks. Alright, and straight ahead at the end of this building is where the other guard shack is at. Yeah, there's times where even I've gone up here like 20, 25, whatever, and had yard jockeys go flying by me. They don't mess around here when it comes to getting stuff moved. Alright, you're going to see a series of bobtails over here on the right. I'm going to park over here. And we'll get checked out. There's this guy walking across to his truck. Looks like he's wanting to go around the backside of me, so... as long as he knows that I'm aware of his presence, that's all I was trying to do there. Would have been okay with waiting. Let's see. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to get checked in here. Go find her loaded here in a second once I know what I'm taking with me. Alright guys, we have our bills in hand here. It's, we're going to be looking for trailer 6663. That'll be in row L as in Lima or M as in Mike. Let's go this way, it's more wide open. Now, one thing to know about Hobby Lobby loads, if you've never done one before, is they are always light. The bills always say they're never to be more than, what is that, 15,800 and some odd pounds. Oh, 19,300 per trailer now, okay. It used to be 15 something. This one says 19.3. So it could get a little bit heavier now, but still, they're always light though. Some of you guys might not like light loads because of the winds, but those of you who are like me, where you pay for your own fuel, actually appreciate light loads. Because light loads mean good fuel economy. That last load I did, I averaged 8.2 miles per gallon. That was a 32,000 pound load, whatever it was. I can't remember. Alright, this is one way we're going to have to go on this side of this. Doing? I want to go this way though. I hate having to go all the way down and circle back around. I'd rather just come down this way and come back up the road that I want. Should be B and C, I think. That should be D and E, or no. Yeah, I gotta go a couple more rows down before I get to K and L. I don't know if that's G and H or not. Let's go down this row first. Can't tell if I don't see any reefer trailers over here though, so I might be in the wrong row. Or maybe it's just further up the lane and I just don't see it yet. I didn't go one lane too far down or something. I don't know. We'll find out. I do see a Werner over there, but it's all Hobby Lobbies otherwise. Let's double check what lane we're in right here first. I want to say that's that might be Lima and Kilo over there. Let's. This is one way though, so let's. Okay, that was J and K there, so we'll go down the other lane. So we'll turn around. I turn the corner here. Go back down to Lima. It's probably going to be in that row instead then. You know, last time I came here, you know, my load was ready to go, and I went to pick up my bills. And, you know, I went looking for my trailer and couldn't find it. It turned out the bills were ready before the trailer was in the drop layer, in the area where I was supposed to pick it up at. 6622 over there, but that's the empty row. Maybe we'll have better luck with this. I wish these rows here were labeled on this end. They're only labeled on the other side, on the other end, whatever you want to call it. Doug Andrus trailer. That's the first reefer I've seen over here in this neck of the woods. I see a reefer trailer up on the left. I see two reefers up on the left. Probably, that first one is definitely a JCT. I can tell, I can see the logo on the front of it. So maybe that'll be ours. If not, the one that's further up might be. Yep, here it is right here. I can feel the fifth wheel going underneath. Not as strongly as I'd like it to, so I'm going to raise my airbags up. Alright. I didn't even touch the throttle there. It's once I think it lifted up the landing gear enough and got rid of some of the friction that was keeping me from coming back, and just kind of decided to creep back on its own. Anyway, I'm going to do my pre-trip here, and as soon as we're done, we'll get back over to the same guard shack that we were just at. Alright guys, we're done pre-tripping and ready to go. Just I was waiting on this yard dog to go by so I can pull out. Trailer looks in really good shape. Don't know how old it is, but I know it's at least a year old because the registration for it is obsolete, out of the expired, whatever. So I want to get with our permits lady tomorrow and have her send me a copy of the current registration when she comes back in tomorrow. Actually, no, you know what? She's actually there now, so I'd be able to get her to send it to me before she goes home. Let's see. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. This is kind of silly having a stop sign here. So I understand if there's a train coming, but there aren't any trains coming, bringing cars in, whatever. I mean, really? It should be more of a railroad crossing kind of thing. Don't stop unless there's... we're not doing hazmat loads here. Now this gate here though is it's a really convenient location though, since it'll put me right onto Council Road. Almost to the point where I can get these sunglasses off my head. Seal number. Okay. Come all the way up to the gate, I guess, and then yeah, that way you can see what trailer and all that kind of stuff. Alright guys, let's get out of here now. Be a right turn out of here. It's we don't have a choice anyway. There's a sign here saying no left turn, but I want to go right anyway. I'm gonna need fuel, and I already checked where the best fuel prices were between Sapulpa and Hinton, Oklahoma, and it turns out the Love's, that's the very next exit west of here off of Morgan Road, it actually has the best prices right now for the area. So I'm going to stop there. I'll go ahead and send my departure and loaded calls there. All that kind of stuff. And get rolling. Good spot where I can also swap out my SD cards while I'm at it. So that's all we're doing here is I come right back up to I-40, or I think I can even maybe even take this road. Let's see. I'm trying to get my map to cooperate. That road is closed a little further down, so how about we bypass that one? Looks like I might be better off just go ahead and get on I-40 and just head back off on the Morgan Road there. Alright, so that'll be the plan here. Yeah, no need to ramble and drag this video on for longer, so I'm gonna go ahead and call this one a day, right? You guys already know where I-40 is. It's straight ahead from here. Make a left to get onto the westbound on-ramp. Very next ramp, be Morgan Road. Get my fuel there, and then continue along I-40 all the way into California. So, alright, I don't know if I'll be making a delivery of this one myself. It is due on the 17th at both stores. I'm pretty sure I'll be delivering both of them myself. They don't have such a great amount of slack time on them. Yeah, where I'd be in a great position to either want or need to drop this this load in our San Bernardino yard or swap somewhere. So I'm gonna make a bet I'll be making the deliveries myself. Those should be some interesting video footage for you guys. So I don't really have a problem at all with doing those deliveries. So we'll see how all those goes when it's time to make the deliveries, hopefully. Fingers crossed that'll be the next video. As you guys see, I'm gonna definitely have gotta get some things I see while trekking content up there for you guys as well. But whatever the case, the next pickup delivery type vlog should be delivering at the Hobby Lobby in Palmdale, California, and another one at the Hobby Lobby store in Lakewood, California. All right. So until then, I will see you guys all later. Right. Thanks for hanging out and watching, and we'll see you later.